And at the end of this video, I'll show a bunch of your fan tattoos, so stick around for that. Hey, what's up? Today we're doing another World's Worst Tattoos, so let's just get into it. This is World's Worst Tattoos number 205. Oh, that's a lot of episodes. Let's do it! Here's a tattoo of a monkey on a back. Oh, I get it, because it's like that monkey on your back. You know, it's like when people are like, something's bothering you, it's that monkey on your back, yeah. Why does the monkey look so unimpressed? He's like, hey dude, yeah, I'm just here to annoy you. Yep, I'm just here to make you sad. And you can just cover this up one day by just, making your entire back hairy. Just get rid of all the monkey features and just add a bunch of hair, and then, it'll be covered up as a big hairy back. I don't know if that's a better tattoo. It just seems like a really big tattoo. You could have had a little monkey, like, hanging off your shoulder. It would have been the same thing. It didn't have to be the entire back, but, you wanted it, I guess. I just always feel like there was so much space used for this one tattoo. You could have done so many other things. I don't know. Who am I? You got your monkey. It's actually not that bad of a tattoo. Pretty well done, all things considered. So as far as a monkey on your back tattoo goes, I guess this is good. Approved. Oh, can you get in the shot? There, now she's in it. Oh, here's another back tattoo. I'll slit your throat with the knife you left in my back. That is intense. Sonny, relax, man. He keeps trying to eat stuff off the surface and he bangs his head into the glass on the top. How do you guys like my new lighting? I got a new LED light for the fish tank. Oh, that is an intense knife in the back tattoo. And again, it's a very well done tattoo, but it's like, oh. Well, at least you didn't actually carve this into your back. I guess the alternative was even worse. Right. Hashtag tattoo, hashtag mermaid tattoo, hashtag sea lovers, hashtag little maid. Oh, little mermaid. I missed. Hashtag little mermaid, hashtag colorful tattoo, hashtag should have spent more money on my tattoo, hashtag should have gone to an actual tattoo artist, hashtag I'm gonna regret this in a few years. Why is her arm stretched out so long? That is a huge arm. I did not know she had the ability to stretch her arms. Wow, that must be like some sort of sea creature thing. I thought she had arms, not tentacles. You fish, you're going crazy today. I'm gonna feed you later, jeez. They haven't been getting fed as much. You're gonna get fed, okay? Oh, and that line work. Ooh, so smooth, and yeah, so smooth. I love how the arm starts to fade away like you ran out of ink. Oh, I love these ones. This is expectations versus reality. This is what they wanted tattooed on their finger. Here's what they got. Man, that's not even a heart. I mean, if you're a tattoo artist and you can't do a heart, you should not be a tattoo artist. Even I think I could tattoo a pretty decent heart on someone. That's not a heart, that's a turd blowing bubbles for some reason. It's like if you had a turd and it was sitting under the water and then like air bubbles were coming out of it. That's what it looks like to me. Oh yeah, that's that turd-shaped bubbler that you get as decor for your fish tank. Oh yeah, I want one for my fish tank. It's just like a poop emoji that sits on the bottom and blows bubbles. Oh, here's a very interesting tattoo. Are these supposed to be like those little hearts you get for Valentine's Day? I don't think I'm going to take your advice on this one. There's a lot of things I'm willing to try eating, but poopies is not one of them. No, not going to try it. I mean, if I'm like out and some septic tank explodes and it accidentally splashes in my mouth or something, that's when I'll try it, but only if it's an accident. Junkies, help! I got this sweet back piece and want to wear a tank top to show it off. Will it be too cold in December? If it is, I have a white mesh t-shirt I can wear. Yeah, how about we give you advice on how to hide that thing forever? This is, I guess, it's Mickey from Fantasia. You know, that whole musical cartoon? I used to watch it so many times when I was a kid. That used to be like my favorite thing to do with my best friend across the street. We'd just like watch Fantasia. I don't know why, but it just hypnotized me. I don't know why this one is just, like the face is warped inward. I don't know why he's pushing his hips out like this. It looks like Mickey is gyrating up there. And the hands, man, you only had to do 4 fingers. Come on. Well, I mean 4 on each hand, 8 fingers still. That's 2 less than you normally have to draw. What is happening? Is that supposed to be like a Day of the Dead kind of mask thing? Like one of those like Day of the Dead skulls? I think they were going for something like this. Oh yeah, put them next to each other. Which one's better? Well, I can't even tell which one is the original one anymore. It's bad. That is very bad. It's like you wanted a tattoo of an overweight woman wearing really bad clown makeup. That's what you got. Here's one I found on Reddit, and it was just like, hey, does anybody know what this is? So they found it, and yeah, I'm really confused about this one. At first I was like, a hot dog? Maybe it's a hot dog, but you know, a severed something, because it looks like there's a severed part up there. Someone in the comments underneath compared it to a glove. Was like, maybe it's oh, is that OJ's glove? Oh, wow. Whatever it is, look, when you get a tattoo, people shouldn't be looking at it like, what is that? I wonder. You should know immediately what the tattoo is. If it's done properly, you should know what the tattoo is. I'm gonna go with a hot dog wrapped in a leather glove. That's what I think it's a tattoo of. A leather glove wrapped around a hot dog, some ketchup mustard on there, you take a bite and just choke on leather. Yeah, why would you want this? It's like you got a picture of your girlfriend and you're like, yeah, I love her so much, she's so great to me, and then she broke up with you and you're like, there you go. Now I'll just add that little part down there. Perfect. Ooh, a Bob's Burger tattoo. Oh, Linda. Why do people always get famous and then get a bunch of work done to their body? Linda, you looked perfect just how you were before. Look at that Bob tattoo. Bob, you have broken Linda. You have turned her into a bad person. Bob, you turned Linda into a whore. See what happens when you have a successful burger joint? See what happens when you have a successful burger joint? See, let me try again. See what happens when you have a successful burger joint? That's what happens. You start getting plastic surgery. Linda, you were fine. I actually don't watch Bob's Burgers that much, but that is a fantastic tattoo. And hey, like, there's really nothing wrong with this one. It's a funny Bob's Burgers tattoo. You wanted to get like a voluptuous woman tattooed on you, and you're like, why not make it Linda? Better than getting just some random girl who is not even a real person. You know, I mean, she's a cartoon, but still, you know, it's got more meaning this way. I'm gonna give this one a stamp of approval because it's actually a fantastically done tattoo. You clearly went to a tattoo artist that knew what they were doing, so more power to you. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Here's something on a something. Here's a tattoo of some sort of animal on some sort of something. It looks like a bunny octopus on top of a skateboard. Cool, and it's got a Shrek nose. It's like Shrek's face, the body of a squid, ears of a bunny, and the transportation of Marty McFly. Wow. Did you go to a professional artist? I'm pretty sure you did. I mean, I can tell when a tattoo is done by a professional, and this one is pretty pro. Go with the flow. Yes. Because any excuse to get poop tattooed on you, right? A toilet with toilet paper. And you know what? The toilet and the toilet paper wasn't enough. Let's put some poo stains on that toilet paper. There you go. Well, again, it's a well done tattoo. I never, is there a little bit of blood on there too? Wow, you should go to the doctor if you're getting blood. Ugh, speaking of that, what happened? This doesn't look good. I guess it's supposed to look like you got cuts all over you. That's kind of the style you're going for, but I mean, if you like it, that's all that matters. Pretty good line work. It's crazy that the line work on here is like less jagged than most of the line work in the other ones. Is this permanent? I hope not. I hope you were at like a fur thing. You were at like a fur convention wearing like a fur scarf and someone threw a bucket of blood on you. That's what I hope. And then it all comes off and it's not a permanent tattoo. Me, praise deep. God be like blank. Because God is never there when you... That's because God is testing you. When you really need him, that's when he's going to put you to the test. I feel like that's what someone from a church would say, right? I could have been a preacher. Oh, I could have been a preacher. Everybody's got a preacher character. And then there's a crying princess up here. Oh, why are you so sad, Jasmine? That is Jasmine, right? Don't be sad. Just because God's out there. Oh, and amnesia. How random just to put amnesia down there. There's a little dog tattoo over here that looks like it might be shaped like a, it's like a little round there at the bottom and a little phallic at the top. No, here's someone who got a disease tattooed on their leg. Oh, wait, no, that's hearts. It's like, cheetah print, and it's in hearts, and it honestly, from a distance, just looks like you've got a really bad rash. Yep, good job on the rash tattoo. That's fantastic. Shouldn't it have been done in like hearts? Like maybe if they were hearts that made hearts, it would have looked better. Well, you know, sometimes you go to the tattoo artist, you ask for it, they tell you it's a horrible idea and it's gonna look like a rash, and then you insist, and they're like, fine, I'll rash you up. I will rash you up good. Oh, here's another one. Can you guess what this is? I'll give you a hint. It's not a scribble. It's not just a bunch of scribbly lines. This is what it's supposed to be. Ah, I see what you were going for now, and I see that the tattoo artist that was going for it had no skill and no reason attempting this. That is not even I kind of see it, but you miss so many lines. It's just like not done yet, or what? Are you adding more detail? I hope so. I hope you're adding a whole new tattoo on top of it. Here's a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo. It looks like it was an attempt to cover up this name up here that was done in like cursive, and they're like, yeah, well, I mean, I can't get the line exactly on top of the line because I'm so drunk right now. Yeah, just cover it up, bro, do the best you can. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at the artwork. Looks exactly like Jack Skeleton, doesn't it? Ugh, more like Slender Man. This is such a bad tattoo. Why is there like words here so faded out? I feel like it was supposed to be a cover-up, but you didn't cover up. You didn't put the tattoo over top of the places you're supposed to be covering up. Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Bert Simpson, Lisa Simpson, and Maggot Simpson from my favorite TV show, The Simpsons. You couldn't even put The Simpsons with an S? Oh, at least it's on your neck where nobody will see it because you wear turtlenecks and scarves all the time, right? And you always walk around like this, like you're, oh, I'm so stressed. Oh, I don't get it. Was this done on purpose? There are so many spelling mistakes, but then you got Lisa Simpson right. No, it says Lisa Simpson. What is happening right now? Oh, it says Maggot Sin Spawn. It's like someone was having a stroke as they were tattooing this, like just slowly getting worse at writing names. Look, I will write a bunch of words on your neck, but you have to know that I am severely illiterate. Okay? Well, that's okay. As long as they get the gist of it, I'm fine. Who is Maggot Simpson? It's like you tried to spell as many words improperly as possible. You spelled Simpson every possible way you could. Oh, and here is a little story to let you know that even if you get a horrible face tattoo, there's hope. You can get it removed. Here's a journey this woman is going on to get her face tattoo removed. Yeah, she's gone through multiple laser removals, and she says it's getting more painful as she goes, but she's just determined to get this off because she, I guess, just is really regretting her life decisions and how her family looked at her, and I guess she's grown and matured as a person, and this is an example of someone who was like, I shouldn't have done that when I was a kid. But you know what? You get it done, you're happy with it at the time, and there's always hope you can get it removed, but that must be pretty expensive too. And oh man, the amount of laser removals you have to do. They have to do like just a little bit of the side and then like just a little bit of her nose, and ooh, it's gonna take a while. But I think you're making the right choice because I don't even know what your original tattoo was. It was just like a big blue mask you put on your face. At the time, I'm sure for whatever you were going through, it made you feel better, but yeah, I think you're making the right choice. All right, and now let's get into some fan tattoos that you sent me. Okay, let's start with this one who just sent it as Tattoo of My Belly. I think you meant tattoo on my belly, but I know sometimes things get autocorrect, your thumbs touch other buttons, I get it. More of a story would have been appreciated, but that's fine. I'll make the context up myself. You know I like just looking at things without context. His tattoo says cheese, cheesy, or chick. Those E's don't really look like E's. It looks like you just put a bunch of C's. Cheese. Is it because you like cheese? Is this your nickname? This is where a little bit of context would have helped, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best tattoo choice, but you know, I'm sure there's some reason you got it. Maybe it's like a nickname, or maybe you just really like cheese, or you know, maybe you think cheese is spelled with a Z, and then you figured it out later, and you were like, ah, dang it, it's a cheese tattoo. Anyway, thanks for sending it in. I appreciate you letting me talk about your tattoo for a little bit. All right, next one. This one has a story. I spent time in the hospital, and this is a tattoo from my nurse. Love your videos. From your nurse. Here's her tattoo right here. Oh. Well, I mean, for a tattoo artist, it's really bad, but for a nurse, that's pretty good. But again, like, when you're getting a tattoo, the main thing you should do is go to a tattoo artist, not your nurse. I understand you were just like bored probably in the hospital, like, sure, give me a tattoo, but oh, I would not be letting my nurse tattoo me. I hardly want to let nurses do the things they're supposed to be doing, like put needles in my arms and stuff. What are they tattooing with, like, equipment from the hospital? Oh, I have so many questions. It's a cow with a flower on its ear. And honestly, I've seen worse tattoos from actual tattoo artists. So, as far as a nurse goes, maybe she needs to pivot her career. Anyway, thanks for sending your tattoo in. That's a good one. It's a tattoo. And here is the last one right here. I'm a big fan of yours and hope the family is all well and healthy, and I figured I would send in this tattoo into you because my daughter's friend thought it would be cool to introduce himself to my husband with this tattoo because he likes my daughter. And here's the tattoo he has on his arm right here. Orgasm donor. Wow. Way to make a great first impression. This is probably like my biggest fear in life, is that my daughter will someday bring home a guy who has horrible tattoos or just makes horrible life decisions, and just, I don't want her to bring home an idiot. And I'm sorry, but if your first impression, if you like some girl, you're like in high school and you want to make a good first impression on the father, don't show him your tattoos, right? Like, oh yeah, check this out. Orgasm what? Leave your house right now? Yeah, that would be when you were never coming back to my house again. I'd be like, hey, guess what? You can leave now. You can come back when you have your tattoo removed. That's when you got to show him your room and be like, hey, why don't you come into my study? And then you go into the study and this is what it looks like. And he's like, oh, ha, 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 ha. I don't think it's that funny of a tattoo, actually. Anyway, that's the video I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for being here. If you got this far in the video, then you must have seen something you like, right? So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, leave some feedback. If you want to send your tattoos or any tattoos you find in the wild, send them to FLuffeeFanmail@gmail.com, or any tattoos you find, send them to FLuffeeFanmail@gmail.com. You can check out my Patreon and my merch. It's all linked in the bottom. And come up to your screen real quick. Come here. Come here. Boop. Gotcha. Nova, got anything to say? Just like, she's been trained now to come over when I say that. She doesn't have anything to say.